Hello, I'm glad you're here. I'm NatsMan, and I'm reading the Bible from the beginning to the end, from Genesis to Revelations. Please join me in this journey and make God's Word a part of your everyday life. This is video number 50. Today we're reading from the book of Numbers, starting in chapter 16. Numbers chapter 16. Now Korah, the son of Izhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, with Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, and On, the son of Peleth, sons of Reuben, took some men. They rose up before Moses with some of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the congregation, called to the assembly men of renown. They assembled themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and said to them, You take too much on yourself, since all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and the Lord is amongst them. Why do you lift yourselves up above the Lord's assembly? When Moses heard it, he fell on his face. He said to Korah and to all his company, In the morning the Lord will show you who are his and who is holy, and will cause him to come near to him. Even him whom he shall choose, he will cause to come near to him. Do this, have Korah and all of his company take censers, put fire in them, and put incense on them before the Lord tomorrow. It shall be that the man whom the Lord chooses, he shall be holy. You have gone too far, you sons of Levi. Moses said to Korah, Hear now, you sons of Levi, is it a small thing to you that the God of Israel has separated you from the congregation of Israel, to bring you near to himself, to do the service of the Lord's tabernacle, and to stand before the congregation to minister to them? And that he has brought you near, and all your brothers, the sons of Levi, with you. Do you seek the priesthood also? Therefore you and all your company have gathered together against the Lord. What is Aaron that you complain against him? Moses sent to call Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, and they said, We won't come up. Is it a small thing that you have brought us up out of the land flowing with milk and honey to kill us in the wilderness? But you must also make yourself a prince over us. Moreover, you haven't brought us into a land flowing with milk and honey, nor given us inheritance of fields and vineyards. Will you put out the eyes of these men? We won't come up. Moses was very angry and said to the Lord, Don't respect their offering. I have not taken one donkey from them, neither have I hurt one of them. Moses said to Korah, You and all your company go before the Lord, you and they and Aaron, tomorrow. Each man take his censer and put incense on it, and each man bring before the Lord his censer, 250 censers. You also and Aaron, each with his censer. They each took his censer and put fire in it, and laid incense on it, and stood at the door of the tent of meeting with Moses and Aaron. Korah assembled all the congregation opposite them to the door of the tent of meeting. The Lord's glory appeared to all the congregation. The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, Separate yourself from amongst this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment. They fell on their faces and said, God, the God of the spirits of all flesh, shall one man sin, and will you be angry with all the congregation? The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the congregation, saying, Get away from around the tent of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. Moses went up and went to Dathan and Abiram, and the elders of Israel followed him. He spoke to the congregation, saying, Depart, please, from the tents of these wicked men, and touch nothing of theirs, lest you be consumed in all their sins. So they went away from the tent of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram on every side. Dathan and Abiram came out and stood at the door of their tents with their wives, their sons, and their little ones. Moses said, "Hereby you shall know that the Lord has sent me to do all these works, for they are not from my own mind. If these men die the common death of all men, or if they experience what all men experience, then the Lord hasn't sent me. But if the Lord makes them a new thing, and the ground opens its mouth and swallows them up with all that belong to them, and they go down alive into Sheol, then you shall understand that these men have despised the Lord." As he finished speaking all these words, the ground that was under them split apart. The earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up with their households, all of Korah's men and all their goods. So they and all that belonged to them went down alive into Sheol. The earth closed on them, and they perished from amongst the assembly. All Israel that were around them fled at their cry, for they said, "Lest the earth swallow us up." Fire came out from the Lord and devoured the 250 men who offered the incense. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, that he take up the censers out of the burning and scatter the fire away from the camp, for they are holy, even the censers of those who sinned against their own lives. Let them be beaten into plates for a covering of the altar, for they offered them before the Lord. Therefore they are holy. They shall be assigned to the children of Israel." Eleazar the priest took the bronze censers which those who were burnt had offered, and then they beat them out for a covering of the altar, to be a memorial to the children of Israel, to the end that no stranger who isn't of the offspring of Aaron would come near to burn incense before the Lord, that he not be as Korah and as his company, as the Lord spoke to him by Moses. But on the next day all the congregation of the children of Israel complained against Moses and against Aaron, saying, "You have killed the Lord's people." When the congregation was assembled against Moses and against Aaron, they looked toward the tent of meeting, and behold, the cloud covered it. The Lord's glory appeared. Moses and Aaron came to the front of the tent of meeting. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Get away from amongst this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment." They fell on their faces. Moses said to Aaron, "Take your censers, put fire from the altar in it, lay incense on it, carry it quickly to the congregation, and make atonement for them, for wrath has gone out from the Lord. The plague has begun." Aaron did as Moses said, and ran into the middle of the assembly. The plague had already begun amongst the people. He put on the incense and made atonement for the people. He stood between the dead and the living, and the plague was stayed. Now those who died by the plague were 14,700, in addition to those who died about the matter of Korah. Aaron returned to Moses to the door of the tent of meeting, and the plague was stopped. That was Numbers 16, and now we will go to Numbers 17. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel, and take rods from them, one for each father's house, of all their princes according to their father's houses, 12 rods. Write each man's name on his rod. You shall write Aaron's name on Levi's rod. There shall be one rod for each head of their father's house. You shall lay them up in the tent of meeting before the covenant, where I meet with you. It shall happen that the rod of the man whom I shall choose shall bud. I will make the murmurings of the children of Israel, which they murmur against you, cease from me." Moses spoke to the children of Israel, and all their princes gave him rods, for each prince one, according to their fathers' houses, a total of 12 rods. Aaron's rod was amongst their rods. Moses laid up the rods before the Lord in the tent of the testimony. On the next day Moses went into the tent of the testimony, and behold, Aaron's rod from the house of Levi had sprouted, budded, produced blossoms, and bore ripe almonds. Moses brought out all the rods from before the Lord to all the children of Israel. They looked, and each man took his rod. The Lord said to Moses, "Put back the rod of Aaron before the covenant, to be kept as a token against the children of rebellion, that you may make an end of their complaining against me, that they not die." Moses did so as the Lord commanded him, so he did. The children of Israel spoke to Moses, saying, Behold, we perish, we are undone, we are all undone. Anyone who keeps approaching the Lord's tabernacle dies. Will we all perish? That was Numbers 17, now Numbers 18. The Lord said to Aaron, You and your sons and your father's house with you shall bear the iniquity of the sanctuary, and you and your sons with you shall bear the iniquity of your priesthood. Bring your brothers also, the tribe of Levi, the tribe of your father, near with you, that they may be joined to you and minister to you. But you and your sons with you shall be before the tent of the testimony. They shall keep your commands and the duty of the whole tent. Only they shall not come near to the vessels of the sanctuary and to the altar, that they not die, neither they nor you. They shall be joined to you and keep the responsibility of the tent of meeting, for all the service of the tent. A stranger shall not come near to you. You shall perform the duty of the sanctuary and the duty of the altar, that there be no more wrath on the children of Israel. Behold, I myself have taken your brothers, the Levites, from amongst the children of Israel. They are a gift to you, dedicated to the Lord, to do the service of the tent of meeting. You and your sons with you shall keep your priesthood for everything of the altar, and for that within the veil. You shall serve. I give you the service of the priesthood as a gift. The stranger who comes near shall be put to death. The Lord spoke to Aaron, Behold, I myself have given you the command of my wave offerings, even all the holy things of the children of Israel. I have given them to you by reason of the anointing, and to your sons as a portion forever. This shall be yours of the most holy things from the fire, every offering of theirs, even every meal offering of theirs, and every sin offering of theirs, and every trespass offering of theirs, which they shall give to me, shall be most holy for you and for your sons. You shall eat of it like the most holy things. Every male shall eat of it. It shall be holy to you. This is yours too, the wave offering of their gift, even all the wave offerings of the children of Israel. I have given them to you and to your sons and to your daughters with you as a portion forever. Everyone who is clean in your house shall eat of it. I have given to you all the best of the oil, all the best of the vintage and of the grain, the first fruits of them which they give to the Lord. The first ripe fruits of all that is in the land, which they bring to the Lord, shall be yours. Everyone who is clean in your house shall eat of it. Everything devoted in Israel shall be yours. Everything that opens the womb of all flesh which they offer to the Lord, both of man and animal, shall be yours. Nevertheless, you shall surely redeem the firstborn of man, and you shall redeem the firstborn of unclean animals. You shall redeem those who are to be redeemed of them from a month old, according to your estimation, for 5 shekels of money, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, which weighs 20 gerahs. But you shall not redeem the firstborn of a cow, or the firstborn of a sheep, or the firstborn of a goat. They are holy. You shall sprinkle their blood on the altar, and shall burn their fat for an offering made by fire, for a pleasant aroma to the Lord. Their meat shall be yours, as the wave offering breast, and as the right thigh. It shall be yours. All the wave offerings of the holy things which the children of Israel offer to the Lord, I have given you and your sons and your daughters with you as a portion forever. It is a covenant of salt forever before the Lord to you and to your offsprings with you. The Lord said to Aaron, You shall have no inheritance in their land, neither shall you have any portion amongst them. I am your portion and your inheritance among the children of Israel. To the children of Levi, behold, I have given all the tithe in Israel for an inheritance, in return for their service which they serve, even the service of the tent of meeting. Henceforth the children of Israel shall not come near the tent of meeting, lest they bear sin and die. But the Levites shall do the service of the tent of meeting, and they shall bear their iniquity. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations. Amongst the children of Israel they shall have no inheritance. For the tithe of the children of Israel, which they offer as a wave offering to the Lord, I have given to the Levites for an inheritance. Therefore I have said to them, amongst the children of Israel, they shall have no inheritance. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Moreover, you shall speak to the Levites and tell them, when you take of the children of Israel the tithe which I have given you from them for your inheritance, then you shall offer up a wave offering of it for the Lord, a tithe of the tithe. Your wave offering shall be credited to you as though it were the grain of the threshing floor, and as the fullness of the winepress. Thus you also shall have a wave offering to the Lord of all your tithes, which you receive of the children of Israel. And of it you shall give the Lord's wave offering to Aaron the priest. Out of all your gifts you shall offer every wave offering to the Lord, of all its best parts, even the holy part of it. Therefore you shall tell them, when you heave its best from it, then it shall be credited to the Levites as the increase of the threshing floor, and as the increase of the winepress. You shall eat it anywhere, you and your households, for it is your reward in return for your service in the tent of meeting. You shall bear no sin by reason of it, and when you have heaved from it its best. You shall not profane the holy things of the children of Israel, that you not die. That was Numbers 18. We shall end this video right there. That was the book of Numbers, chapters 16, 17, and 18, on video number 50. I would like to thank you for joining me in this project, this endeavor to read the entire Bible. I hope you enjoyed listening to it as much as I enjoyed reading it. Please feel free to comment if you so desire, and also please subscribe and give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I hope you come back for the next video, and until then, thank you. I hope you have a blessed day. I'm NatsMan, and I am out.